think got everything set up. Okay, yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. Uh, I was trying to get Fear 1 to work for me, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the display to work for it for switching between the game and the and OBS and all that. So I had to use my alternative option and play Fear 3. So for those of you wanting to watch Fear, unfortunately, I wasn't able to play that one. Um, but I got the next or the third game working, so that's good. Um, but today we are. Hey, dreamers, how you doing today? I was just explaining to everyone I wasn't able to get Fear 1 to work on or having to switch between Fear and OBS. It wouldn't time to feel the fear. Yeah. Yeah, I had to get Fear 3 instead of Fear 1 because Fear 3 was able to go to window mode. Hey Kagome, how are you today? Call of Duty meets Ghostbusters, yes. Yeah, I guess Fear 1 and 2 don't have window modes on on Steam. That's good. Thanks for doing the shout out, Dreamers. But yeah, today we are playing Fear 3. Um, and getting to I never played Fear 3. I only played Fear 1 and 2. But I never beat them either, so cuz I ended up losing my games before or when I was moving, so I wasn't able to find those to beat them. But I do enjoy a good Fear game. Um, but let's see. I think I'm doing. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot to link my link tree in here. Let me go ahead and get that real quick. Um, I am so unprepared today. I was trying to get the game to work and it wouldn't work, so had to focus more on that, and then I forgot all about doing certain things. Okay, come on now. There we go. Copy. I will link this to you all. Anyone who is uh, uh, um, interested in checking out any of my other platforms, I am posting my link tree for you all and pinning it, so that way you can check uh, all of that. I've got my Instagram, Twitter, all of that stuff on there, so definitely check all that out. Hey, uh, first wet blanket, blanket. Sorry, my brain malfunctioned today. Um, how's everyone doing today? I'm glad you get to check the stream out. Um, all right, so I got my link tree set up on there. I'm doing well. I was just telling everyone I wasn't able to get Fear 1 to work, so I had to get Fear 3 because Fear 1 and 2 don't have window modes. So I'd have a hard time switching back between OBS and all of that to get that to work. So I had to go to the next best thing. And all that. But yeah, if you like the videos and the live, check out my link tree. I've got a lot of the my other stuff on there um, as well. I've also got a merch store from Stream Elements and Streamlabs. So if you're interested in buying any kind of merch, if you are subscribed to my channel, you get a 10% discount on Stream Elements. So anything you get from there, you'll get a 10% discount if you're subscribed. Um, I've also got a Ko-fi account. So if you're uh, interested in donating any kind of any donations, um, you're more than welcome to. It's in my link tree for those of you who want to. That all goes to paying for stream equipment, paying for games for the stream, and eventually, once I get enough, I can start doing like raffles and giveaways and things like that for everyone. Um, it also goes to commissions for art and other things like that. So um, that is there for anyone who wants to donate. I guess, let's see. I think that's about it. And we can go ahead and start gaming. Um, all right, let's go ahead and switch over to gameplay. Yeah, I think I need to adjust the gameplay display. So let's see. Um, yep, I adjust that display. Put that there. And I'll have to shrink it after I'm done that. Do we need to tell people the premise of the game, or do you think it's been out long enough for people to know? Um, yeah, we can tell people the premise of the game. It's an old game, so well, old for a lot of people. Um, so yeah, like I don't even remember it honestly. I've been playing I don't know this game. Yeah, it's a very old game. So dreamers, if you want to tell people the premise so they can understand it, because you can best describe it more than I can. But yeah, it's been out for quite a while. Most people nowadays don't even remember it, which is sad. I enjoyed the game, the first game and the second, but like I said, I never got to beat them. So let's go launch the game.
We were brothers, prototype commandos in the emerging field of psychic warfare. I was the
All right,
favorite.
now I think is
I
the
gave them
gameplay
what they wanted.
audio coming through?
I gave them blood. They say the synchronicity with my mother made me homicidal. He
Ah,
was the
crap! Come on.
first prototype. His enhanced reflexes made him an unstoppable killer. When my brother found me, he put a bullet in my head, but our psychic link never broke. Like a curse, bound by blood.
I can hear it fine. Okay, that's good. Now, my biggest problem is gonna be clipping videos because I have to keep hitting the Windows button to get out of this. You're a soldier in first encounter assault recon. During your first mission, the commander uses incredible psychic powers to control the agents. Come to find out, you and the commander are brothers with the same mom, Alma, and 16-year-old powerful psychic force to give birth to two children, and mama is not happy. Yeah.
You can't save her. You're 1,000 miles away. And when we find her, she's gonna bleed.
Tier 3. Sons of Alma reunite to escape Armacham. It is uncertain if they will act as brothers or as rivals. Interval 1 prison.
This is F.E.A.R. Operative Jin Soon-Kwon. Anyone friendly to the U.S. military, please respond. The airport has been blown to hell.
Hmm. Yeah, I've got to figure out a better way to clip videos. Okay. Resume game. There we go.
Killing everyone they find. I'm hiding in the
Fairport underground tunnels. I can't make it out of here on my own.
I
Turn to
agree we
Fairport.
must escape, but for her,
Okay, so I cannot use my mouse or my let me see if I can set up the options. Control settings. They got the Xbox controller. Gotta find a way to switch it to uh PlayStation. The PlayStation would be weapon, grenade. Flashlight, jump, reload. Yeah, tactical. All right. Let's what I'm looking for. So all right, I got an ad starting in about 5 minutes. Trying to set this up so the X is the button to push. I might have to just kind of deal with the buttons. Oh. All right, now I still can't move around without. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use the keyboard and mouse, which does not allow, and my hands do not allow me to do that very well. I've got tremors, so it kind of decides to do whatever they want with their hand, with my hands sometimes.
The subject's still being escorted up from solitary. Copy that. Do you want us to pacify the subject before transport? Understood. Subject will be pacified before being transported. Bravo 4-3 actual out.
Fuck, where are these assholes?
Damn thing is rusted shut. It's no good on my end either. It's not wanting to budge. Why we always gotta set up camp at the... Christ, you didn't hurt yourself, did you? Hey, sound off over there. Hello? I said sound off.
Let's see here.
Ah, shit, it's him! Did you hear me? Get down here, he's loose! Forget it, you're not getting out of here!
Q. Okay. Still trying to figure out these settings here. Ah. Hands don't work.
Where is he?
Oh crap.
Find those boxes!
Hold on. I can't move. Can't move very well. I'm about to die. Yep. Reload checkpoint. Okay. Try to get used to these keyboard controls.
Subject's still being escorted up from solitary. Do you want us to pacify the subject before transport? Understood. Subject will be pacified before being transported.
Damn thing
Bravo
is rusted
4-3
shut.
actual out.
It's no good on my end either. It's not wanting to budge. Why we always got... Christ, you didn't hurt yourself, did you? Hey, sound off over there.
I wonder, let's see, can I fire?
I said sound off!
Where are you? Okay, so I gotta wait until I fire over here. Still nothing. All right.
Ah, shit, it's him! Did you hear me? Get down here, he's loose! Forget it, you're not getting out of here!
Come on. Ah. Need to get more ammo.
Where is he? I got a visual!
Hi, Mom.
Target front! Shit! Ah! Son of a bitch! You wiped out the whole squad! Send backup! I'm dry! Give me some ammo!
I really felt bad for Alma. I mean, being experimented on for quite a while, it is pretty sad. And then forced to have children.
Attention, support units arriving. ETA 2 minutes. All squads prepare for receiving and integration of new support units.
I need ammo. There we go. Reload. What I do need to figure out is... how to throw grenades. Let's, control settings. Key bindings. Combat. Grenade. Reload is R. Whip flash grenade. Which weapon? Throw grenade G. Okay. Okay. Back.
What's taking those assholes so long?
Who cares? Just shut up and enjoy the downtime.
Who's this subject they're bringing up?
I don't know.
Ah.
How quickly it all returns to you.
Not very quickly. They have said children take away only for them to fight each other. All right, now. Crouch would be C. Hold E. Okay, I have got to fix this because I am not able to actually use my hands very well. So give me a few minutes and let me go grab a cable for my Xbox controller. All right, let's see if this works. Controller settings. Come on. All right, so the Xbox controller is connected. Just how am I able to get it to play is the problem. Controller settings. All right, now. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to get my Xbox controller to connect and be able to use the controls, but it's not wanting to connect. Because I mean, having tremors kind of sucks trying to play on the keyboard. Um, and the controller works fine, but it's not able to connect to the game itself. So, and when I try to connect the PlayStation controller, I'm able to do everything else except move in the game. All right, now.
Yeah, twos, dumbass.
Hold on. Tab. Game settings, PS4 controller. Enable Steam input. Um. Hmm. All right, let's see if that works.
I know that. Who the fuck
No.
the deuces?
It's best to have the controller connected first, then start the game. All right, so let's go ahead and try that and see. Uh, I'll exit the game and then redo it. I think I might have to reset the game or replay the game as well, but we'll see. That's all fine. I didn't get too far anyway. Okay, let's see. Campaign, single player, resume game. Launch. So I'm able to do all that. Let's see if I can move. Okay, good. Now,
Pair of deuces on the board.
Deuces.
Yeah, twos, dumbass.
I know that. Who the fuck
told you. Thanks.
Don't change the subject. Let's just get on with it. He knows he's lost.
No, hey, really.
All right, now let's go ahead and I've had that happen to me many times, and especially with emulators. Yeah, I've had it too, and I always forget to that I can do that where I have to exit the game and reopen it. That's why I have you, dreamers. Let's see.
Get shit, he's loose! We're running out of shooters!
Hey. I know I shot you like plenty of times to kill you.
Cover fire!
Episode Isekai. Oh, that's my, this game seems great so far. Oh yeah, it's real fun. Accidentally, threw a grenade at myself.
By the door! Squad, get moving! I'm up! Cover me! Give me some cover fire!
Oh shit.
Left hand! Shit! It's him! Copy!
Come on, pop up here.
Lost visual! Check your corners! Shit!
Out of ammo, damn it.
This place! Copy that! Advancing!
How do I switch between, weapons again?
See that? No, sir!
There we go, okay.
Squad, on me! Copy that! There you are! Man down! I got a visual! Understood!
Okay, how do I get that?
Get in there! Fuck! Get to cover! Fall in behind me! Got it!
Guess I'm full on ammo right now. Alright, come on.
Got a hostile target! Target right!
Hmm.
Go! Go! Closing! Eyes on target! Get down!
I guess I can't pick that up. Alright, let's, pick up this ammo.
Copy! Moving up!
Oh shit.
Down! Down! Can't hide forever! Why don't you come out where... Got it! Where'd you go?
Hmm.
There you... All alone here!
Game and franchise was a kind of a gem. Was a kind of gem. Stories uncomfortably dark at times, so be advised. With solid gameplay. Seems like the type of game I'd like to play. Oh yeah, it's a really fun game. Game series. Like I said before, I've only played 1 and 2. Got pretty far in 1. I never got to play all of 1 and 2. But because I lost the game when we were moving, or the games when we were moving. And I had 3, I just never played it.
Again, Bravo 2-5. Who's loose?
There's no
Bravo
use in
2-5,
hiding!
do you copy? Do we have a breach?
Ah.
There!
Reload, grab the ammo, all the ammo I can get. And let's make sure I have to don't have to get any push any buttons or anything. Okay. So yeah. there we go. Hey, there she is. Psychic link. Alright, how do I do a psychic link with options, controller settings? Okay, psychic link. Doesn't say. Triangle. That's flow mode. Okay. It's the same as reload. And open. Weird. Yeah, it's when you're using a controller, it is kind of weird with a lot of these settings. But I mean, with a keyboard, you can use all different kinds of keys without triangle, because Y possesses.
Take care with your flashlight. It will give you away.
Stick to your designated patrols. Don't go wandering off in here. Squad, check in. We're clear. Target acquired. 12 o'clock. I got a visual. Are you kidding me? Ah, son of a bitch! Escape soon. We're getting torn up.
All right, did I? Yeah, I got you.
This place. Lost target. Everyone, eyes. On your right. Can you see him?
So let's see here.
Over there. Grenade out. Grenade. Hit the door.
Oh, you want to play grenades? Oh, I don't have enough grenades. Damn.
Squad up. Over there by the door.
You got a shotgun. Oh shit.
Suppress. Copy. Did you see that? Target lost.
Kind of funny.
Stay on me. Copy that. Run out and look for him. He found him. Target at 12. He got me. Stay back.
Okay, come on.
Copy. Move it up. Anyone see him? Move up. Eyes on target. I'm hit. Get back. Get back.
Reload.
Going. Eyes on target. On your left. I got a visual. Copy. Moving up.
Moving up to. I'm trying to move up. Oh shit. Give me that shotgun.
Frag out. Behind those boxes. You see that shit? Are you shitting me? Where the fuck did he go? Behind those boxes. Somebody get eyes on the target. Found him. Target front.
Okay.
See him? Everyone, eyes. Target front. We've got a man down. Behind those boxes. Enemy sighted. Target below.
All right, where you at? Come on.
I need some help here. Cover me. Keep up the fire.
Keep going.
Get to cover.
Oh, there's another one up there. Okay.
You see him? Yes, sir. Behind the crate. Where the fuck did he go?
Come on.
Damn it,
Pop out
Murphy.
already.
Roger that. Target spotted. Contact right. I've been hit. Under heavy fire. It's him.
Got an ad starting in about 3 minutes.
Lost target. Eyes on target. Eyes right. Shit. We've got a man down. Eyes on target. Below us. Check it. That's a negative. Get down.
Okay.
It's him. Negative. Negative. Reloading. Watch my six.
Trying to let him pop out so I can shoot him there, but
Behind the train. I got a visual. Negative. Behind the train.
the AI for these games was pretty clever for the time. Yeah, it was.
You see that shit?
Ah, crap.
Suppressing fire. Suppressing fire. Behind the train.
Ah, there's one.
Get down. Behind the train. I got a visual. That's a negative. I'm up. Fuck. Get the cover. I'm exposed. Get back. Get back. We've got another one down.
So I got you down.
Squad, this place. Cover me. Shit. I've been hit. Squad up. Fuck. I'm hit.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Thanks for the shotgun.
Go. Go.
Say hey to everyone here. Mudkip, thanks for all the likes. Everyone who doesn't know, I'm playing Fear. Fear 3, actually. So, it's been quite a while since I played a first-person shooter. Not very good at these. I'm usually playing RPG-style games.
You see that shit? Target spotted. Below us. Flush him out.
Doesn't know about the game. Off to share more happiness. Oh,
Now covering fire.
oh crap! How am I getting hit from?
Behind those boxes. Move your asses. Advancing. Behind those boxes.
Am I able to shoot through these?
Give me some cover fire.
No, I'm not. Okay.
Need suppressing fire.
All right, ad starting soon.
Cover me. Roger that. Son of a bitch. Did you see that? Yes, sir.
Jesus, these guys are tough. Even on easy mode.
Need suppressing fire! Yes, sir! I'm hit! Get back! Get back!
Let's see.
You see that shit? That's a negative! Copy. Squad, this place! Target spotted! Eyes low!
Okay, come on. Pop out already so I can do some kind of damage and get further on.
I'm in position! Behind the crate!
Okay.
It's him! Negative, negative! We're getting torn up! Found it! Down there! Copy, I'm going in!
You gonna pop out or not? Hmm?
Target lost!
You also have bullet mode. I don't know how to set bullet mode up. I know there's one more guy up here, but I can't get to him.
Copy, moving up!
There he is.
Eyes on target! Eyes low!
There they are, okay. Tap triangle and move.
Copy that! Advancing! Tossing grenade!
Oh, shit.
Shit, shit, shit! I've been hit! There's too much fire! Need support ASAP!
Come on. That's what slows everything, and I think you can shoot through the floor. I tried shooting through the floor and it wouldn't let me. But I can tap slow mode while firing so I can actually get more damage done. Now I'm learning. Went through a grenade somewhere. Let's go. I go. Nope, that's locked. So I gotta go upstairs now. And I think I'll be able to get all that ammo that everyone dropped. So that's good. Need all that. Okay. More ammo. About can't go that way. That's going downstairs. Alright, now go upstairs. Um 8 of them. Oh, more ammo. More ammo. Grenades. Ah. I don't know. Do I want to keep the shotgun, or do I want to have the handgun? Huh. I think the shotgun would probably be a better weapon for me. Got you. All right. Then run through here. Every time I get close to an enemy, I can just shoot him with the shotgun. Every time I see a shotgun or hear a shotgun, I think of there's a B movie that was an, I wouldn't even call this a B movie. It was more of a C movie called Hobo with a Shotgun. A friend of mine had me watch that one day. We just every now and then watch random E and C movies. Like he loves all the shark movies and all that. We just kind of sat there and watched that and a movie called Rubber, which was hilarious. Ah. Um, the slow mode is cool. Yeah, it is kind of cool. Hobo with a Shotgun sounds like a comedy. It's more of a
12 o'clock.
it's a comedy because it's a C movie, kind of like Velocipaster. A pastor turns into a velociraptor, and I think starts fighting crimes and stuff. But the visuals and all that are just so bad and hilarious. It's crazy.
Cover me. Keep up the fire. Shit. I'm going in. There, behind the glass. I got a visual. Everybody down.
I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, it's about a hobo that wants to go to a new town so he can live the dream life of a home, a white picket fence, and all that. And then he finds himself in this town where the mayor is a corrupt mayor who rules the town the way he wants to, and his kids are just running around being menaces. So he gets tired of it and just buys a shotgun out of a pawn shop and goes after the guy. It is extremely hilarious. Rubber is about a psychic tire that kills people by blowing their heads up using psychic energy. Alright, did I go through this way? I think I did. Yeah. There's the other door. So let's go this way. I need to watch Rubber. Yeah. It falls in love with a human being, and I forgot her name, but she's kind of a small celebrity. Emily, she's a Russian actress. I can't remember her name, but she's also a model. And she she teams up with the police to try to get rid of it. Okay.
Easier than I thought. I got a visual.
Oh shit.
By the door. Copy that. Advancing.
Advancing my ass.
Give me some cover fire. Affirmative.
Where'd you go?
I'm up. Squad, let's move. In position. Get eyes on the target. Shoot the fire. On your right. Son of a
Oh shit.
bitch. Did you see that? Affirmative. Shit, shit, shit. I'm hit. Get back, get back. Get to cover.
Ah.
Can't hide forever.
Roxanne Mosquita.
Why don't you come out, Rex?
I think it's Emily Ratajkowski, I think her name was.
Hit. I got you now.
And holy crap, my regional director just sent a report out. I did. To other regional directors, no pressure, this is fine. Oh, so is that a good thing?
If he comes through here, we'll tag him.
There's somebody here. Keep sharp. Give me a sit rep. Nothing to report. By the door. Squad up. Check it. Got it. I'm hit. Grenade up.
Oh shit.
Behind the crate.
Hey Taro, how are you today? Thanks for joining. I'm just playing F.E.A.R 3 right now.
Anyone see him?
Having some fun.
He got me. Stay back.
Some Call of Duty meets The Exorcist. Very, especially since there are a lot of questions about my department's stability. Oh, okay. That is good then.
Behind the crate. We've got another one down. Pressing fire. Covering fire. Advancing.
Doing alright today. How are you? I'm doing okay. The,
Down.
had a little bit of issues at the beginning, but I'm doing better now. But that comes with the territory when you're streaming.
We got a hostile target. Eyes front. Hit. Fuck. Ah. We're running out of shooter. Flush him out. Did you see that? No fucking way.
Just one of those. I was not expecting that today. Very true, yeah.
Give it up. I got you now.
Okay, can I? No, I cannot crouch down under there. All right. See if I can get more ammo. Wonder if I could get. Did anyone have a shotgun? No.
Frag out! On hit! Fuck! Get your fucking
Ah.
head down! Enemy sighted. Target right! Behind the table!
Yeah. There's okay. There's a shotgun right there. Now I can. Get the ammo.
Where the fuck did he go? Eyes on target! Target front! Shit! Get back! Get back!
Oh, okay.
Give me back! Behind the table! Shit!
I'm just praying and spraying right now.
Check it!
I need to stay away from that game. Why?
Get eyes on the target!
I try to stay away from a lot of gacha games myself because gacha games are very, very addictive.
Need support ASAP!
I played that game a lot. Oh, okay. Okay, so got all of that. Yeah, today I got a buddy of mine that's trying to get me to play the beta for Black Ops 7. He said it's actually pretty good. The only issue that I'm having is that I'm not a big FPS kind of game player. And also, I don't agree with what they did with their games.
He wiped out the whole squad! Send backup! Yeah, fuck! Ah, god damn it!
Ooh, shit. I just knocked off his arm. Oh, crap. I keep wanting to. Okay, it's starting to get more intense now.
Everyone, eye! Over there, by the door! Target at 12! Squad, move in on it!
Let me heal first, real quick.
It's him! Assuming position! Keep looking! Roger that! Everyone on me!
What's Isekai Slow Life about? Dreamers? I've never played it, so I wouldn't know.
Eyes front! Shit! Get your fucking head
I do know it's gotta be a gacha game, though.
I'm in position! Eyes on target! Contact right! On hit! Fuck! Can you see him? Yes, sir! Squad, get moving! Copy! Moving up! Shit! Take cover! I'm pinned down! Lost visual! Found him! Eyes front! He got me! Stay back! Understood! You see... Need suppressing fire!
It's just a little gacha game filled with anime waifus, but it has done some big crossovers, including Dragon Maid, Tsukimichi, and others. Ooh, it's got Tsukimichi in it?
Enemy spotted. At 9.
That's a good anime.
I'm in position. One hit. Fuck. Drop.
Yeah, I'm not a huge gacha game fan, but it's there's my friend who I'm about to that I'm about to play Black Ops 7 with. He's played almost every single gacha game. It's because he enjoys the playthrough of them. All right, let's see here. Can I go? I unfortunately play too much gacha still. Hey, I mean, whatever you like is whatever you like. Gacha games to me, I think they're just they're called gotchas. Spending way too much money on games that not able to spend money on. Luckily, I stay pretty F2P, but just can't stop playing them. They are very addictive. I played a few, and I could not stop, and I ended up having to delete the games myself and not touch a single gacha game, because it gets pretty addictive. Like I played when the first Descendant was just starting. That is one of the hardest games to not play after a while. Especially spending after you spent so much money on it. Alright, how do I... Nope, not that. Need the flashlight. Guess for some reason I can't really use the flashlight or figure out how to use the flashlight. Hold on. Options, controller settings. Flashlight, where are you? Flashlight, oh, okay. I got you now. That's better. Dragon Maid and Tsukimichi fired, but I dislike gacha games. I only played like 5. Yeah. Gacha games are very, very, I wouldn't say bad. It's just, I think that there's a, it starts in about 5 minutes. I think there's a correlation between them and people who have an addiction to, or an addictive personality. Not saying that everyone is. I'm just saying that some have the. It's got to be a correlation somehow. I love how creepy this game can be. honestly agree and have come to terms that that's something I deal with. Hey, I mean, if that's the first step right there, realizing that you have the problem. I never spend any money on slow life, but there come a point, especially in the big events, they make it clear to clear time to pay, and if Rick and Angry Bear are still playing, will you'll never win those events. They're known whales in that game. Bigger step than most. But I do have self-control and spend money, but it is easy taking my time. Yeah. Okay, so I've got to go this way. Oh crap. So you're on fire now. But at least you have self-control. That's a good thing. A lot of people don't, and that's a big problem.
Target left.
And I feel like the game companies know that, like the ability to take advantage of a lot of people like that is kind of ridiculous.
Over there by the door. Get torn up. I got a visual.
Oh, I thought you were a dead body.
Cover me. Frag out. Squad, move out. Copy. I'm going in. Stop covering fire. Suppressing target. Advancing. Take cover. Shit. Keep him suppressed.
Let's see where you at. Come on.
Got it. I'm hit. Flush him out. Copy. Moving up. Get down.
Do. Rank up 2. See, my problem with the first and third person shooters, I try to play like I was in the military whenever I the way I was trained, and it doesn't work that way. Let's see. Remember, there are still talks about if Magic the Gathering and loot boxes are predatory gambling and aimed at children. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's. That body was smoking if you wanted a psychic boost. Yeah. Crap. Thanks for that.
Anyone see him?
Alright, where'd you go? Alright, now I got an ad starting soon.
Grenade. Take cover.
Where... Are they above or below me? I think they're below me. Yeah, they gotta be below me. Beneath me. Come on. Pop out. There we go. Alright, ad should be done shortly, so go ahead and... Oh, shit. More splodies. So I can't go down that way. Where am I able to go? What, down there? Ooh, I would freak out so bad if I was in this area.
Orders are to hold your positions until the subject is secure or pacified. Delta 3-2 copies. Out.
I just realized I have not done any, made any clips for this at all. And why is my controller not working again? Okay, come on. Why do you have to do this to me? There we go. I think. Yep, okay, resume. Alright, grab the ammo. Grab more ammo. Ooh, crap. Let me see if I can go upstairs. There's another smoking body. Ghosty.
Where the fuck did he go? Get your fucking heads down! Eyes on target!
That works. I love the slow mode. Alright, now can't go there.
God damn. Enemy sighted. Shit, up there.
Ah,
Let's go, let's go. Get down. I'm up.
so
We got me. Stay back.
that
Advancing. Target spotted. Target right. It's him. Behind those boxes. Advancing. Lost target. Target spotted. And free. Hit. Fuck. Behind those boxes. Squad, this place. Grenade out.
okay,
3 o'clock.
alright, I am about to die, so I need to heal.
Are you shitting me? Got a visual? Found him! On your right! Fuck! We got a man down!
See, this kind of gaming was like peak back in the day. Like, I don't think there's. I was talking with a friend of mine yesterday about how gaming now, like, ever since the after the Xbox 360 and the um, PS2 left. Oh crap! Did I just die? Project Origin. No, Alma is having a fit. Yeah. Um. Like there hasn't been. Yeah, there has been a few good games coming out ever since the Xbox 360 and PS2, but before that, like there was way better gaming. I feel like once DLCs were introduced, gaming just kind of went away to the point where it was um, more greed than it was about the gamers. You have unlocked Fiddle for this mission. Favorite son.
You still don't remember, do you? How he locked us away, treated us like rats, like monsters.
But as I was saying, like even card games back in the day were so great. They didn't have a lot of like they weren't doing too much and releasing a game a set every 3 months for more and more and more money. It got to the point. It's getting to that point where I hate how most games have DLCs and microtransactions now. Yes, um, before the DLCs and microtransactions, games were peak. Games were perfect. Um, you played the game, you finished the game, you went on to a new game, or in terms of like Call of Duty and all that, they weren't trying to squeeze every penny out of you with microtransactions, with how um they release skins every freaking time. It gets overwhelming and people just are addicted to buying them. Even card games are starting to become one card game almost, because Magic is now becoming Fortnite, the card game. Even with Yu-Gi-Oh, like Yu-Gi-Oh is one of the most toxic card games of all the card games. The one that's and I coming from a Magic fan and a Magic player, like I love playing Magic, but it's getting to the point where like more people are buying proxies than buying the games. Laughs in Tekken and Street Fighter. Yeah, and Magic made a Street Fighter card set, like secret layer set. Um, like next year they've got The Hobbit coming out for Magic. They still have the Avatar set coming out in November. Um, they have not Tekken and Street Fighter, Tekken versus. Oh yeah, yeah. And then you got so many different crossovers from in video games. Like, yeah, I don't mind a crossover every now and then. Even TV shows had crossovers, which were pretty cool. But
Echo 3-1. We got him. Preparing for pacification and transport. Come up out of the northwest corner.
I feel like next year they loaded up all the characters, including DLC characters, onto a disc and played them behind a time lock. Placed them behind a time lock. Yeah. See, that's the problem I'm having. Like, we don't need a definitive edition. We don't need a deluxe edition or things like that. We just need the game complete. Uh, okay, why am I not able to move? Again, it switched back to keyboard. Uh, yeah, like if you want to do um a deluxe edition or something like that, sure, that's okay. But stop making it like 80 to $100 just to get the deluxe edition, and it's just not worth the deluxe edition. Um, like most deluxe editions, they have small like extra skins. That's it, and it's just not worth it. A deluxe edition is fine if there's enough to merit it. Yes, I agree. Um, why is it not working? Just wait till the deluxe edition goes on sale. Yeah. But then like by that time, there's a definitive edition out and extra stuff added to it for no reason, and it's getting to be where people are so tired of all of the crap. Like, I got the Final Fantasy VII Remake Soldier First Class Edition. Yeah, it was stupid expensive, but I love it. I mean, yeah, that's fine if you love it. That's great. But I mean, for some reason, like they just want more and more money out of everyone, and it's crazy. Like I got Rebirth, um, and it came with an extra case. I also got to play Kai figure, the Play Kai figure, and bike. Um, but yeah, like I got the deluxe edition of Rebirth, and it came with a soundtrack and everything. That's fine, but don't overcharge for something that's not worth the price. It's not. Um, and if you do like Expedition 33 did, their deluxe edition was $20 more, and that was only $60. You can make a perfectly good game for $60. The biggest problem is the shareholders. The shareholders are the number one worst problem and ruining gaming for uh, ruining gaming, because companies look at the shareholders like, oh yeah, we got so much money now, we can hire hundreds of employees to make the game, and it still comes out to be crap. And rushed because the shareholders want the game out as fast as possible. Whereas you could do just like the creators of Silk Song and have 3 people out, or make the game, make it really, really good, and not have to worry about shareholders. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Go ahead and do that now. I agree. I understand. Yeah, Silk Song did take what 10 years to make, but I mean, yeah, that was only 3 people. Expedition 33, I think it came out. Um, that's why my favorite games are 2D side scrollers, cheap and simple. Yeah, those are really good, simple games. Ori 1 and 2 were pretty good, but look at games like Pokemon. Pokemon has been so big and got so popular, but now because of the shareholders and all of the things that they want from the games, the past 2 games have been god awful. So many bugs at launch, so many issues that we have to deal with because they didn't complete the game. VA, they just when they released the time that they were going to play release the game, they also released a DLC announcement, which already shows you how much greedy they want to be, or how greedy they want to be for their game. And I love Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon since I was a kid.
Eyes on target. 12 o'clock.
But there comes a time when I've got to say I'm done.
Lay down cover. Keep him pinned.
Like, I'd love to play the new Pokemon Animal Crossing game that's coming out, but I don't want to spend it's $80 on the game when it's not going to be that complete. I have to get some work done, but I'll be here lurking. Yeah, that's fine. Lurkers are always welcome. Thanks for redeeming the lurk.
Man down. Lay down covering fire. Everybody down. I got a visual. Got a visual. Somebody get eyes on the target. Get eyes on him.
And I apologize for the rants that I'm going on, but it's it got
We got a hostile target.
pretty annoying.
At 9. Take cover.
The shareholders aren't the ones making the game, though. They are just fronting the money. Game Freak is still the one in control of QC.
Found him. On your left.
QC in development. While the devs might feel pressure from shareholders to get the game out, it can and does blow up in their faces just as easily. Yeah, and that's the problem. The shareholders, most companies that I've seen, the shareholders end up being more and more pushy, and they end up like wanting the games faster and faster and faster so they can get more money out of it. And the companies end up, because they get that money from the shareholders, they end up giving in. Even though the company themselves owns the game and all that, the shareholders are the ones that feel like they're in charge because they're putting more money into it. But it is up to the company to tell the shareholders, no, we want to make the game complete and help and actually make the game more enjoyable instead of forcing out and farting out a new game that has that's not complete. It's the game developers' fault that they give in to the pressure.
Want this asshole contained ASAP. Do not let him leave.
Give me some cover fire. Copy that. Let's door. Shit. He got me. Stay back.
On this Pokemon and thought it was neat. It's owned by 3 companies. Games particular for their consoles. Game Freak develops the main series of Pokemon video games. Creatures Inc. manages the Pokemon trading card game and related physical merchandise, as well as some spin-off games. Here's a breakdown of their roles. Nintendo handles the publishing and distribution of the core Pokemon games, particularly for their consoles. Game Freak develops the main series of Pokemon video games. Creatures Inc. manages the Pokemon trading card game and related physical merchandise, as well as some spin-off games. There we go, full copy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that, and that's because they've gotten so big and put a lot of their hands and all that in all that stuff, but it's gotten to be more greed centric than it is about the fans. And Nintendo's been caught doing this multiple times. and they don't really care much.
Eyes on target.
And it's especially like Xbox. Why am I not able to move? What the hell? Like Xbox is which is they're now rolling back on their prices. Nintendo, we hold your childhood memories hostage. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not saying PlayStation's any better, but right now PlayStation's not getting in as much heat as Xbox and Nintendo. Xbox just got a ton of heat and problems with what they're trying to do. Um, and now with their idea of raising the prices for like $360 a year for playing their stuff is ridiculous. Um, same Nintendo's raising their prices on consoles. Why? It's I don't agree with the whole and now I'm kind of I might have to get a PC because of that. I agree, like PCs are great, but even then Epic Games and GOG, well no, not so much GOG, but Epic Games and Steam, they're not as good as well on certain things because they also want as much money as they can. I wonder how much of the price raising is from tariffs. Right there is where I'm going. Like, I don't like talking about politics in game or in my stream, but I want to know how much companies want to blame the tariffs because of them using that as an excuse. I mean, Walmart has been caught doing that, and most of their products are in the country. So I don't know if that's. I mean, it might be, but I don't know if that's a legitimate excuse to raise as many prices as possible.
Get eyes on the enemy. Eyes front. By the door. Shit. Drop. You see that shit?
But
I'm hit.
I'll let that kind of go through with other people like Asmongold that talk more about politics than I do.
By the door. It's him. By the door.
Granted, I'm not really sure if his I haven't really listened to him through his politics, but
I'm hit. Fuck, I'm pinned down. Ah!
but yeah, there comes a time where people we all need to just collectively stop spending money, which will never happen. Well, we aren't really talking about it in a political sense. It's just a factor that we have to acknowledge is affecting prices and move on. Yeah, that's true. That is true, and I will say it probably does happen. I mean, it is probably happening to where that is affecting the market. But like Xbox is a $1 trillion company that and the fact that they want to throw in ads when people know that it's something that they don't want. And we're grown-ups, we can decide, okay, I don't want this, I don't want to deal with ads, I'm not going to deal with your crappy brand. A lot of people like Moist Critical, he's he's a huge Xbox fan. He's been with Xbox since the beginning. but he's even tired of Xbox's greed. I watched him talk about how bad Xbox is getting and how disappointed he is with it.
A helicopter will likely be the only way to escape.
And me, I love PlayStation. I've been with PlayStation since PS1, and or when they first came out, it was I loved it. But even then, like the PS4 and 5, uh, with the amount that the PS5 is right now, and it's been out for years, should not be the case. Like it should not be um, as much as it is, or how much of an old console it is. Oh, the Switch, the Switch Lite, it should not still be $200 plus. For how old that console is, that should be like $150 for that game or that console. Um,
Contact right.
where oh there you are.
We've got another one down. Grenade out.
Ah,
Keep him pinned. Eyes on target.
shit.
Get down. Got a visual. You see that shit? Check your corners.
All right. There's some. Jump like a bunny.
Get your head down. Lost target. Somebody get eyes on the target.
Where are you? Gotta be more. Especially since I heard someone talking.
Eyes right. Shit. On the door. Eyes on target.
All right, so I can't.
Target at 12.
Wait, I'm out of ammo.
The whole fucking squad is wiped out. Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Why don't you come out where I can see you?
Same to you. The fact that the Pro does not have the disk drive angers me greatly. Yeah, it is. The Pro should not be that much with less features. If you want a diskless version, fine. But if you're buying the diskless version should be like, I'll give it $50 less. But also, it should not be over $600 for the PS5. I mean, after 5 years of being out, the PS4 went down in price by 100. The PS1 went down by 100, and the PS2 also went down by 100. So did the 3. But nowadays, prices have gone up $100 to $200 since they've been out for no reason. Like I can't. They have no justification for how their prices are. Um, Same with the Xbox and the Xbox. They've raised their prices for their Xboxes, I believe, twice in a year. So I got that up. Nintendo raised their prices up uh, once already.
Signs fall back to Rally Point Charlie and hold
Where am I supposed to go now?
The target is to be put down. Disregard locals and use indiscriminate targeting if needed.
And PlayStation raised their prices. They dropped their prices when everyone raised their prices by 50 to $100 for a week. Um, where am I supposed to go? Not able to go that way. Ha. And now I'm again stuck at my controller not. I don't know why it keeps switching to the Xbox controller when it's not even connected. Um, Now I will give Nintendo one thing. Um, Nintendo is like when the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out, they're selling the hard copy with no game cartridge in it. And while I think that's ridiculous, I understand that it's because they can't fit the entire game on a cartridge. Um, and they don't want to go the route of two cartridges or game has built-in controller support for controllers but not yours. So we're using Steam input to translate button presses for you. Okay, I get that. That's fine. Why are you not letting me use my controller right now? Okay, there we go. But the fact that you're selling a cartridge or a case with the Switch's what's it called, the code to get the game sounds very greedy. I know game code, yes, the game code. Um, I know there are a lot of people out there who are collectors and want to collect every game physically, and then it's production cost. Yes, I get that, and I understand that that production cost happens and all that stuff, but trying to sell the cartridge or the game case with no game and just the code, it seems like a waste of resources if you're going to do that route. Let's see here. I went that way. Okay, this way. Oh wait. Nope, no psychic energy there. And it's also kind of a jab to um collectors as well, in my opinion, because if, yeah, you're trying to appeal to the collectors with some small things,
Command, this is Charlie 2.
but it's kind of a slap in the face to collectors when you're not putting the game in there.
Below us! Copy! I'm going in! Can you see him? Yes, sir! Can't get eyes on him! Enemy sight! I'm hit! We've lost an arm! Squad, get moving! Copy! Moving up! I need some help here! Copy! I'm hit!
Ah, crap. Ah, shit. Well, it is 1 o'clock, so I definitely do have to get going anyway. But I will be back tomorrow playing the same game at the same time. And I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the talk. If you did like that and you haven't followed me, please don't hesitate to hit that follow button. And also check out my links. I've got my link tree, my links in my in the chat. So check out all my other socials. Let's switch over to chatting for a minute, because I'll go over a little bit one, I want to raid someone, and two, I do like enjoy talking with you guys as well. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the chat, enjoyed the video, and enjoyed the game. Because this is one of the few times I will play a a first person shooter. Great game. Yeah, it is. It's real fun. I just really hope that I can avoid getting disconnected from the PS4 controller again. Isn't end of day collectors want something that says my thing is shiny and different than yours? And that's what the case is. The disc, depending on the cost, does raise the price some depending on the production. It really is. Did we give the Blanket a shout out at all when he came in, or when they came in? I'm sorry, I say he all the time for no reason. I don't remember if we gave them a shout out. Thanks for that. I was about to type that myself. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, Dreamers, I see where you're coming from with that as well. But there's got to be some kind of median that will help everyone. And I feel like the producers, the game developers, and the market itself is loading things too high, and for no not as much what's the word, too much money for less, or for less. I think that would be the like they're raising the price for less of a game, and it keeps going and going and going and going. And that's what a lot of people are complaining about. Same right, but that's not greedy. That's what companies are all about. Yeah. And it's not just gaming companies, but it's you can see it more in gaming companies and more in card companies um, than you can in other forms of media. Yeah, streaming services are bad and they raise prices, but streaming services are like, you can definitely go and get away from streaming services a lot easier than playing games of now's generation. Um, when you can do things like um, preserving games and playing the classics, it's not as bad, but still you have some games in the classic generation that are well over the price that they need to be. And that's why a lot of people play emulators, is because they can't get the I think the most reasonable price for games is 60, but only for the newer games with a lot of stuff to do in them. I agree. 60 to me is is the standard. When they raised it to 70 when the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S came out, people complained, but they still bought the game. But now they're complaining the most because those 70, 60, $70 games don't have as much content as they should. Then you have to wait for them to update the game to yeah, but let's not forget SNES were still 60 to 90 as well though. Yeah, they were. Um but back then um I won't say that back then the prices were a different issue, because yes, they were. I mean, it's not as bad. It wasn't as bad uh, on everyone's wallet back then, but it was luxury. And yeah, this stuff is luxury. This gaming is luxury. Um, but it's becoming more escapism now than ever before. Now, because people are using it as an excuse to escape the world of how terrible things have become, escaping the world of how just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, just a never-ending cycle of that. They need some kind of way to relax from that. Um, it's it's more stressful now that video games are um the way to escape that. Um, but yeah, 60 I think is the perfect amount. And I'm trying to think of what else I was going to say, what my point was. I can't think of it right now. But I also and I'm one of those people that stand on the fence of everything, because I look at everything and I look at a lot of what why game developers do what they do, why people are upset with what's going on, and why people are so upset with prices. I get it, and I get the prices going up are not matching the prices of, or the amount of money we're getting um, in our paychecks. And me as a supervisor in a casino, yes, I'm getting more than most, but still, I'm at that point. I'm at that gray area in there, because I think management and up, they kind of lose um their ideology of, oh, you can work harder to. They start adding that, oh, you can work harder to make more money thing. Um, but supervisor, I feel like is the perfect balance where okay, I understand what management's coming from, where management's coming from, why we need to get this stuff, but I also understand what the people are complaining about, and why. I mean, you're putting more and more and more stuff on us for the same pay, and you're not giving us the chance to move up any further. Gaming companies and all that, I get why they're raising prices on certain things, because they have so much money that they need to make per game, and when they lose money on certain things, like Xbox, they lost so much money on Black Ops 7. So, and they've admitted this. They said that they put this, or the prices of like the Game Pass and raising prices of their consoles to kind of balance that out a little, which I get, but that shouldn't be. You shouldn't really have to do that when it comes to losing money on a video game. Because the company that made the video game, that's the ones that should cut back on stuff. Um, and also stop kind of letting the shareholders tell you what to do. It's your company. You're just getting the money from the shareholders to do it. Let them know, hey, this is if we put this out, we're going to lose money. Let's hold off. Like Grand Theft Auto. They've been pushing Grand Theft Auto 6 back for years. I feel like if or the reason why they're doing that is to make it a perfect game for that. Now, if they do release it and it's released in patches and released horribly, people are gonna never want to play Grand Theft Auto ever again. They're gonna look at Rockstar and say, "No, we're never buying something from you again." After pushing that game back for years and leaving us wanting more and more, and then you just kind of just say, "No, we're not going to do it. We're just going to release bits and pieces of the game for you guys so we can make more money." That's shady. Um, the same with Skyrim, Elder Scrolls. If because they've been Elder Scrolls 6 has been teased for years, but nothing's ever gonna. We're probably gonna get a Grand Theft Auto 6 before we get another Elder Scrolls game. Um, but I see why people push games back. Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, if we, I don't think we're gonna get an Elder Scrolls 6 in quite a while. But if they do release Elder Scrolls 6 and it's garbage, I don't think a lot of people are going to want to play Elder Scrolls anymore because they messed it up and they've waited so long to play it to put it out. It's the same with anime or TV shows or movies, like sequels. Um, you make a series and then you tease that there's going to be a new season at the end of the series, but you don't put that series out for another 10, 15 years. No one's going to care about that product. Now, the outlier is Silk Song. Hollow Knight is one of the few things that I've seen where no matter how long that game has been in development, people bought that game and rushed and just almost like and they crashed every single server just to get that game. ES3 has been in development for a while, but only teased and in development trailers. Yes, yeah, it's one of those things where people just stop caring after the game is teased because even like Kingdom Hearts 4. We haven't heard a single thing about Kingdom Hearts since they released a trailer on it. Um, I think what 5 years ago, and nothing since then. Um, and now, and that's Kingdom Hearts 3 did the same, had the same problem. Once Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, the people who were playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 grew up and just didn't care about 3 as much, and it was a huge flop. When you push games, TV, and things like that too far, where no like people forget about it, or just don't care anymore, then you lose money. But you wasted all of that money making the game, and I got mad that they dropped Final Fantasy from Kingdom Hearts games. Yeah, I think Yeah, 3 did not have any Final Fantasy characters. I didn't think about that until now. I mean, that's what Kingdom Hearts was based on, or was built around. It was built around the fact that it was a Kingdom Hearts, or it was a Disney and Final Fantasy mixture. But it kind of, it like, people just stopped caring. And there was so much canon content on 14 games on different platforms. Yeah, yeah. Um, I wish companies and creators would realize that that's the reason why they're losing money. Um, Same with Magic and other card games. You're shitting out card game sets every 3 months, overwhelming people with the cards. That people are just like, no, I'm not spending money on your product. I'm just going to proxy them. I would rather spend $40 on building a 100 card deck than spend $300 for your version of the cards just to build a deck that I'm probably going to end up taking apart after five games. Um, it gets to the point where everyone's starting to be more intelligent with their money. Well, I guess I'll just keep playing Skyrim. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and Skyrim's a solid game. They do so much with it. It's a good game to play as it is. So you take an error to the knee. um, it's the same with the Dark Souls games. The Dark Souls games were great one play games. Stellar Blade, um, the Lies of P, all of those games, one off like one player games like that should not be so expensive to where you can't do anything more with it. The deluxe editions, I feel like should be about max $80. The base game, if you're going to buy the base game, it should be 60. And the deluxe editions need more stuff. Like you should get a soundtrack, like a lot of deluxe editions. You should get extra skins, things that you can't get in game, but it should also be worth the price. And most game companies aren't doing that anymore. Some do. Some game developers, they'll give out more stuff, but a lot of the game extra the deluxe editions I see, um, they're it's just the soundtrack, um, and that's not really worth anything. Especially after what 5 years, or not even 5 years, or digital art book. Yes, and digital art books aren't really worth anything. They're not. They not many people. I don't know a single person that looks at a digital art book and says, "Oh wow, this is so great." Um, the soundtrack, on the other hand, yeah, I'll listen to the soundtrack because I still listen to soundtracks to Final Fantasy VI. I listen to Final Fantasy IX soundtrack, which is so good, by the way. Um, but you can get all of those soundtracks eventually on Spotify or piracy sites. I mean, I don't I don't promote piracy sites. Don't let for those of you who are like FBI listening to me, don't think that I'm promoting piracy sites, but people will do that. I would love it if MTG just released an art book at the end of the year of the block sets they released. You see, um, they kind of did that with fat packs. They put out like every time you buy a fat pack, you'd get a booklet that had all the cards in it and some art, and then things explaining what the set did, or like what the story behind the set was. And then they got rid of the art book. But they also traded the art book for a giant sized D20. Um, and it's not worth that anymore. Um, and but yeah, like I collected art books all the time. Every time I'd buy a new set, I'd buy the art books. I'd buy the fat pack just to get the art book and the D20. Um, Same, yeah. It was a nice include in the binders whenever I'd put all the cards in the binders. Um, and it's just that's my complaints about how things are going now with the gaming. And I feel like next year a lot of people are going to stop. Um, I mean, you got people that'll still buy, like people that buy Black Ops or Call of Duty every time Call of Duty comes out, or whenever a new NFL game comes out, or NHL game comes out, or a new, which NHL I don't think comes out with games that much, but NBA, they whenever they drop a new one, there are people that are just going to keep buying those. Same with Pokemon. When a new Pokemon game comes out, at this point in most games, TCG companies are looking for whales. Yeah, and there are a lot of whales. A lot of whales. Most of those whales go to the um, the gotcha games though, but or the big games like Black or Call of Duty or Battlefield or things like that. They spend all their money in those games. Um, but that's why indie games are getting to be more popular. Most indie games now they're getting to the point where a lot of people would rather just buy the indie games. Um, they're tired of the money hungry microtransactions of games, and EA. The fact that EA has been bought out uh, already, and Ubisoft is their companies selling some of their IPs because I think they sold Assassin's Creed and a few other IPs to another company. Hopefully, those companies will start to realize what's going on and what they need to do and change. Um, but we'll see. We've got another year, probably another 2 years before a lot of revolution happens with gaming. Um, but who knows? It might start next year, or I mean, we still got what 2.5 more months left uh, of this year, so a gaming revolution might happen this year. Um, but that's my TED talk, um, and I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope I didn't offend anyone for my own opinions. Um, for any revolution, we just need to copy the French. I For the FBI's sake, I don't think that I agree with that one. Or um for references for legal reasons, that was a joke. I don't think I'm that big of a streamer to for them to pay attention to that, but vive la baguette and French fries. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys come back tomorrow. I don't get this deep into discussions like this very often, but when I do, it does get a little hairy sometimes. But Yeah, I really hope you all have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, and night. I hope you all stay safe out there. Um, Let me go ahead and start trying to find a raid partner right quick, and then we'll continue on until I can hit that raid button. This was a treat to see you with this riled up. Yeah, that was all because of yesterday talking with a buddy of mine. It just kind of it nicked a few hairs. Um, Ooh, Ao's playing. What is he? He's playing Valheim right now. This is a treat. I don't really get to see Ao or raid Ao that often, so we could go ahead and raid him. Um, for those of you who don't know, Ao is making a game that I've been playing for months now, called Law of the One. Very good game, very fun, very interactive, and very affordable. Heyo, let's go rating a. That kind of made me feel like I was what was it? Stained that made a song for Batman Beyond. Yeah, I think it was Stained. Or no, it was Static X. Static X made that song for the um Batman Beyond movie, and that reminded me of that. But yeah, Ao is a producer of a game called Law of the One. I definitely recommend that game for those of you who don't know about it. It's very affordable. It's about $6 on itch.io, uh, and also go follow Ao for his content. He's such a good person to talk to. Very fun watching his videos. Um, So yeah, let's go ahead and give him some support because I know he's given me a lot of support over these past few months. So we'll go ahead and raid him. Rip Wayne Static, yeah, that's sad. All right, bye Dragoon. Blanket, thanks for coming in and watching me. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you, dreamers. Is such a great helper for for all of my chats and being a can't remember what the word is now. Moderator, helping me moderate everything like that is so awesome. And all of you, everyone else who's joined the chat, and all of you who are lurking. Um, I really appreciate everyone. If it weren't for you guys, I would not be here. Um, so you all have a wonderful day and stay safe out there. Go ahead and raid now.